How did one Palestinian refugee go from being born into one of the bleakest circumstances that a person can be born into in the modern world to being an international ballet star? We've talked about him before, but some stories are worth repeating. Ahmad Joudeh was born and raised in a refugee camp as a stateless Palestinian refugee to a stateless Palestinian refugee father and a Syrian mother. But you see, his mother was not allowed to pass her nationality onto her son. At age 8, he saw a ballet performance and knew that he wanted to be a dancer, so he started to teach himself in secret off of YouTube. And at age 16, he auditioned for the main Syrian ballet company and Nana Dance Theater. He was accepted, and there he was able to study modern dance, gymnastics, and ballet. His mother was supportive, but his father did not at all approve of his son's dancing, and because of this disagreement, he left the family. Ahmad made it to the semifinals of the Arab version of So You Think You Can Dance, but he was told that because he was stateless, because he didn't have an ID, that they wouldn't allow him to win. But he caught the attention of a Dutch filmmaker who made a documentary about him that aired on Dutch TV. And it was really this documentary that was his big break. And it led to him getting offers for jobs in Switzerland, in the US, but he chose to go to Amsterdam and work with Dutch National, which, if you remember, is the same company where Olga Smirnova went after she essentially defected from Russia in protest of the Ukraine war. And it's the same company where Michaela de Prince went after ABT wouldn't take her. Ahmad today is a star in the dance world, and he still works with refugees through the UN and other organizations. He's gone back to Syria to train teachers to teach. I've been struggling actually to make content for TikTok. As you may know, I love ballet more than life itself, but with the acute darkness going on in the world, it can feel frivolous sometimes to talk about the arts. And I actually have close personal ties in both Ukraine and several countries in the Middle East. But I'm reminded by stories like this, and it's also what I'm preaching all the time. It can just be so hard to keep it in front of you when things get really, really acutely dark the way they are now, that the arts have the power to free us both from our internal and our external circumstances. So we're going to talk over the next couple of videos about Palestinian artists in diaspora who are doing work throughout the world, and also important Israeli living dance artists who have made major contributions to the dance world.